If you are thinking about moving to Denver with a family, or you might already be in Denver and you wonder where families are actually thriving, this video is for you. Denver is an amazing place to raise a family. But as you know, not every neighborhood fits a family lifestyle. So today we are breaking down the best neighborhoods in the Denver metro to raise a family. I'm not just giving names. I'm not just giving you a 1, 2, 3 list. I'm actually going to break down these areas, these cities, and give reason why. I'm talking about parks, schools, environments, the community feels. I'm breaking it all down. And I'm gonna let you know what type of family does well in those areas. Definitely want to stay to the end because I'm gonna show you how to choose what's the best area for you and your family. And I'm not just talking the most popular area. Let's head over to Highlands Ranch. Highlands Ranch is consistently ranked one of the top cities in Colorado to raise a family. And then once you come here and you experience it, you will see exactly why. Highlands Ranch is home to the Douglas School District. I'm talking some of the top rated schools from elementary, middle school to high school. It is a great school district. And I'm not talking just inside the school, but I'm talking things that involve outside the school, like extracurricular activities, sports. It have so many different programs that your kid can get involved in. What your child does after school is just as important as what your kid does while in school. If I'm not giving you things to do, once you leave that building, then all it does is open your child up to get into extra things that they shouldn't be getting into. So that extracurricular activities, them sports, that plays a huge part. There are family plan activities throughout the year, all throughout the year. So many things you can do, depending on the seasons, depending on the holidays. There's something to do that involve your family, to get your family involved. We're talking about an area that have a low crime rate, definitely compared to Denver, the actual city of Denver. So you're talking about a safe place, a community that feel like a family with over 2,600 acres of open space here in Highlands Ranch. Great for parks, great for trails, bike trails, walking trails. They're not 1, not 2, not 3. I'm talking 4 state-of-the-art rec centers here in this area. And like I said, I will always push for sports. So you have different youth sports teams. So you can get them in while they're young. And then hopefully that carries them into high school. Hey, maybe you got a little athlete on your hand. They get a scholarship and they, getting college paid for. But I think everything you do starts when they're young. So youth sports is very, very important. I have a very active 3-year-old, and trust me, the extra activities plays a big part in getting that energy out. You see a lot of single family housing dominating this area. These homes are built with families in mind. I'm talking cul-de-sacs, big backyards, front yards, porches. It's room and space. So it's not like a high rise where you don't got no room for your kid to run around and get that energy out. Maybe you have dogs. Maybe your child have a dog and they have room to grow, room to run around, room to develop. You'll also see basements in these homes. So with that in mind, who would I say this area is best for? I would say best for families that want the space. They're looking for top rated schools. That's very important to them. And they looking to stay maybe in this area for a minute. They really trying to raise and grow their family in this area. There's a place where you might buy a home and you still own that home when your kids go off and start their own life. And they coming back and they're like, hey, I was raised right here in this room. This was my room growing up. I remember playing out right in front of the front yard, the backyard, having, cat, dog, whatever. This is a place that you will be here and stay here and raise your family here. Let's head over to Central Park, aka Stapleton. Used to be known as Stapleton. Central Park was designed with families in mind. And this area probably does one of the best at that throughout the whole Denver metro. You have your different public schools, but you also have your top rated charter schools and magnet schools. So you have different options. It's not just the public schools, but you have them privates and, you have different options to choose from. Some people don't like public schools. Hey, your belief is your belief. What you want for your child is what you want for your child and what you think is best for your child. That's your opinion. You have that opinion. So some people are like, hey, I don't want to put my child in public school. So you have them options of magnet school, private schools, And these schools are top rated. But one of the big bonuses when it comes to the schools are in walking distance. Man, that plays a big part in choosing location. Can my kid walk to school, or do I got to drop them off every morning, pick them up? Sometimes where you work, what time you get off work, what time you got to be at work can play a part in, am I able to drop them off? Am I able to pick them up? So being in walking distance can eliminate a lot of issues for some people. Some people work remote, so it might not be a problem, but having the ability to walk to school is amazing, definitely within a safe area. There are over 1,100 acres of parks here in this area. And you have like pocket parks within so many blocks of each other. So you don't just have one big park and then you have everybody going to this park. You have your own maybe little park within your small block in the community. I love seeing that. That's one thing I love seeing in communities and seeing in new constructions. They're not building one park just for that whole community, but they got different ones so many blocks away from each other. And something common that you'll see just throughout the whole state of Colorado, biking and walking trails. There's biking and walking trails throughout the whole state of Colorado. So you'll definitely see this in this area. The community feel is kid friendly. You don't feel out of place. You see they have events like outdoor movies, farmers markets, and some areas might have block parties. It's definitely a strong sense of neighbor connection. They are definitely building that family bond and that family feel. And as we talk about housing, you see a little bit more of a mixed housing here. You see townhomes, you see single families, and you also see a modern style. There are a little bit smaller yards in this area, but the shared space is larger. So your private space might be a little bit smaller compared to other areas, but the shared space is pretty big. And this area is best for families that want urban access with suburban safety. So that little mixture, and parents who value walkability and community connection. Next up, we're talking about Broomfield. Broomfield could be probably one of the most underrated family-friendly areas out the Denver metro. When it comes to the school districts, you're looking at Boulder Valley and Adam 12 school districts. In this area, they focus heavily on academics, and they also have the STEM programs. The location of Broomfield is about halfway between Boulder and Denver. So if you have family, or maybe you graduated from CU and you have connections still out there, you can get between the two very easily and quickly because you're looking at the halfway mark between Boulder and Denver. So this is ideal for parents or individuals that may commute between the two. Maybe the mom head to Denver, the dad head to Boulder, whatever, depending on what the parents got set up, they might need to commute between Boulder and Denver, or they might have some type of connection, dealings in either one. Broomfield offers a ton of open space. You see newer development with family focused amenities. This area is quiet, but that doesn't mean it's boring. You can find things to do. Quiet doesn't always mean boring. Like I said, these are newer builds, so you see a lot of new construction in this area. I'm talking a little bit larger homes with better pricing than the actual city of Denver. On the outskirts of Denver, so you get a little bit more bang for your buck. And I would say this area is best for families that want some type of balance, but they might be looking for a newer home, or there might be dual commuting within the house. Like I said, each parent's going to a different direction. And this helps eliminate one being further out than the other. Let's talk about Parker. Parker has my heart. I'm not going to lie. This is one of my favorite cities when it comes to raising a family here in Colorado. And families are moving here pretty fast. It has that small town feel with a big family appeal. It is home to the Douglas County School District. I'm talking some of the highly rated schools. But one of the great things about it, you have smaller classrooms. You have a small class size. That is amazing. I think having smaller class size helps a kid stay focused, helps a kid get the help that they need. I think reducing the size of your classroom helps students out a lot. There are so many activities that go on downtown Parker. There's a park right there that sits in downtown. I promise you that park is never empty. So many people, so many families. So if you need to get out and meet new parents, different people, grow a bond with other people within your household, you can go down to O'Brien Park and you will meet so many different people. Your kid can get out and meet so many different people. There's youth sports, so many different events. Oh my God, festivals. They have so much for families. Like they have a lot of events catered towards families in Parker. And what I love about it, it is like a slower pace of life. You can actually sit back, breathe, take it in, enjoy your kids, enjoy your family, enjoy your life. And like I mentioned, just about anywhere you go in Colorado, you have access to bike trails, walking trails. The outdoor is no less, but you also have easy access to rec centers. Another thing that I love about Parker is the housing. You see so many new construction going up. Parker has been built up like crazy. So many different restaurants, so many different communities. Like I said, it's parks throughout the whole neighborhoods. So many new construction, new builds being built that it's you can choose from many different areas. And these neighborhoods have large lots. They have like big size lots. So you have the room for your child to grow. It's just like I mentioned in Highlands Ranch. This is a place, a city, an area where you can actually raise your child from birth till it's time for them to go out and start their family. So Parker is great for families that want quiet, space, and they love being part of a community. And parents that might not need daily access to the city or to downtown. You know, you're fine in your area. You don't need to leave this area as much. The last one we will be talking about is Arvada. If you're thinking about moving or buying anywhere in the Denver metro area and want help figuring out which neighborhood actually fit your lifestyle, I would love to help. Arvada gives you a blend of the old school charm and modern convenience. It's home to Jefferson County School District. You have a good deal of options when it comes to schools. You have strong neighborhood schools. This area is easy to commute to Denver as well as Boulder, similar to Broomfield. And it's also close to the mountains. Like I said, outdoors is just a way of life out here in Colorado. Some people love to hit the mountains maybe every week, every other week, once a month, whatever. And in this area, you will have that option to hit those mountains because you're closer. You see a lot of family events in Old Town Arvada, and everything is walkable. Walkability is amazing. You see strong multi-generational neighborhoods in this city. Part of that old school charm you see is homes with larger yards, but they are more affordable than the southern region of the Denver metro. So like I mentioned in Broomfield, you get a little bit more bang for your buck. So families that are looking for outdoor access, maybe looking for a little bit of character, this city, Arvada, is great for you. This is a place you should be looking. But here's the truth. The best neighborhood, that all depends on you because it depends on your lifestyle, what you're looking for, and what you're trying to do and how you're trying to raise your kids. Rankings does not play a part because there's not one size fits all. Here are a couple questions you should ask yourself. Do you value schools or commute more? Do you want space or walkability? Do you prefer new builds or already established homes? How important are parks and kids' activities? So this is where working with a local agent who understands family needs can make a massive difference in your search. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more Denver real estate related content, and comment below which neighborhood you see yourself in. My name is Lorian, and I'll see you on the next one.